Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe and this is Work As Resources of the Republic. So today, a couple things need to be turned on. We still have money problems, and I obviously made a mistake at the end of the last episode looking at the wrong numbers as usual, but we're going to sort that out, and I would say it's a little worse than we expected. So, this works. Luckily. I'm very happy about that. And 8 students are on board. You're supposed to go somewhere else where you can actually go to school, but hey, I guess that's your problem. I did never say that you can't go to school or whatever you need to do. So I guess that's fine. And we're going to leave that alone. But what was I doing? Oh yeah, this guy. What are you producing? Okay, let's figure it out. So this thing is full. It should still be full and will be full forever. 52 containers, and that's totally fine. Are we having anything here yet? No, and this is very nice because if I don't have to actually worry about bringing anyone anywhere, we're doing really well. 27 workers there. Okay, we need to do something about that. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Look at this. We got some money sitting there. That is very, 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 very extremely important, and I love seeing just that. A couple of our containers going that way. That's awesome. Let's check this out. We have 2 currently exporting, but I think we can get a third one in that group. Just have to figure out where he is. Where are you running around? Let's see. Can I find you here? Nuclear fuel fabricate. Maybe? You? Where do you go? No, you're the one that runs around here, so you're not important. How about you? You're the one that goes to the customs house. Yes, we don't need you anymore to do that thing. I want this truck. Let's see if we can figure all of this out. I want that truck, please, to be on the same line as this thing. And let's just do this. This, you're just about to try to export. Interesting. I want you to do that. That's important. You are going to the customs house. That is actually very good. Why is this overloaded so hard? There's not really much going on here, so I'm a little surprised by that. You want bitumen, okay. You look like you're old. How old are you? You are 26 years old. Yes, the automatic replacement is not really quite doing what I wanted it to do. I mean, I see that the number here is definitely... It seems to be doing what it's supposed to do, but this number right here does not seem to actually... replace all the vehicles as I would expect it to do. Send to scrapyard. Yeah, sure, that would be nice, but that's fine. At least we have 2. There's about 800,000 bucks sitting here that are about to be exported, so that's pretty good. Show wear and tear, we are set to 50%. Let's set this to 60% just because it's more fun. And vehicle age, yeah, we have several that are still old, and I'm not sure why you're not getting replaced. It seems a little funky if you ask me, but let's just let the game figure it out. I'm sure I'm doing the wrong thing and not the game. What do we have? We are in May. We have 3 full power exports set up, and this city should be about to be turned on. Buildings without drinking water. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the thing that we're still working on, but they're getting there. They're getting there, so that's fine, and we're gonna definitely get that done. And they're bigger fish to fry, trust me, because this trash problem is not gonna go away. But there's a fix for this. I know what it is. You know what it is. We just have to do it. Okay, let's look at the number that actually mattered. Because last time I just looked at the import-export, which was already terrible looking. But if we look at the domestics for last month, it will be worse. So, what was our consumption of resources? We have consumed 0.6, and this is pretty stable for the last few months. So if we go here, we've consumed about 1.2 tons of nuclear fuel, if you're curious. So that's pretty standard, and that's about 500,000 worth. That's 2 containers, 2.5 containers. Okay, understood. What did we produce? We produced, where are you, nuclear fuel? We produced 3.2 tons. That is a lot more. A lot more than what our... is that right? Yeah, no. Sure. That's right. Well, that's a lot more than we're consuming. And then we're producing only 142,000 ruble worth of electricity, really, which is pitiful. Pitiful, pitiful, pitiful. Which, if we say this is about a quarter of what we can produce, then for power, we can only produce about 500,000 worth of export every month, which is nothing. Which is really nothing. Now, the nice thing that we should probably look at, so we actually know if this is worth it or not, is let's look at this again. Consumption of resources. We have consumed 0.6, so 500,000 worth of nuclear fuel for power, and we've only exported 140,000 out of that. Okay, there may be a part here that says how much power did you consume in the industries, and it's not much. It's not much at all. So we turned 440,000 ruble worth of nuclear fuel into almost nothing in terms of power, and that's a little sad. It just feels odd. If I would have known this, well, now I know this, and we can probably stop trying to export these. I mean, we can keep exporting. That's fine. That's a free line to get power just sent there. It's a lot less lucrative than I would have ever expected, and I'm a little sad about that. I would still like to get this thing finished. I guess there is a third export that's not happening yet, but just overall it feels very underwhelming. But now we know. Wonderful. Cool. Great. Let's see, what else do we want? I would like this one turned on. We need water and sewage. That's not going to happen for a little while, and that's okay for the time being. Let's take care of the trash, because this thing, as you can tell, is already full, and there was also a problem. I did not assign my hazardous waste. Yeah, this is full. I did not assign anything to pick this up, but there's a distribution office. Both of them are now assigned, so that's fine. But it's not enough. It's not enough. We have to do something, and the thing that we need to do is actually burn. Until this whole setup over here is done, there is just nothing in this area that can handle the amount of waste that we're getting in. And if we don't burn it, we're just going to burn out, literally. So let's get this done. We probably don't need a large one, but I want to build one because we can. It has multiple ins, which is a good thing. Trust me, I checked it out, and it's a good thing to have multiple ins. So let's do this. I would actually like... I was going to use this, but maybe that's not a good idea. This is probably too close for comfort. That's fine. Just have to put you somewhere where it makes sense. Honestly, over here, I don't hate it. And if we actually just turn you around and have the factory connections point in a different direction, that should be fine. The truth is we can simply move all the hazardous waste that we have sitting here to anywhere else, and then we should be pretty golden. So what are we going to do? We're going to have we have 2 technical services currently picking up things, and that should be fine. But here's the thing. I know from experience that if you have multiple active inputs to this thing, to the garbage storage, garbage setup, that it just picks up from one and will never go to the other one until the first one is done. So there's no good reason to have 2 imports here. We just have to burn through stuff fast enough, which I hope we will. Are you going to figure it out? Yes. That was an update today. Wear and tear was reduced. I think it's on the branch that I'm currently on. It may not be, but there's a pretty high chance that it's actually here. So that's cool. Awesome. So we have that one. This will be the general in, and that's fine. We could use another distribution office to just bring stuff here. And I think I'm going to do that because we have all of these setups. I would like to have... What do we want here? This will just be a temporary setup. I should probably say that once we have the actual trash ready to go and moving, this will no longer really be needed. But for the time being, this is definitely a thing that has to happen right now. So let's just make the best out of it. Let's get this one nice and expanded just for the time being. That looks great. Get me a factory connection to here. Very cool. And that is one of the exports. And just for good measure, just give ourselves another export. And that should fill up nicely with all the things that could potentially be burned out. So now we have 1 in and 2 outs. We could even do a 3rd out. There's nothing that stops us from having a 3rd out. And if we do that, we may as well just have this one be the true import, which comes from the city, and the technical services would do just handle through this one. That's fine. And all these 3 are our export connections, and that may make life easy enough. So let's do that. All of those are hooked up. That's good, and let's get that started. Cool. Once this is done, I have high hopes that we can take care of all the trash that's currently accumulating, because that thing is full. Obviously, these are all full. Obviously, the bio waste we could do something else with eventually, I hope. We're just not ready yet. I can't turn the waste or the hazardous waste on again over here, but that may be okay. We are overflowing pretty much everywhere, which is unfortunate, but there's not much I can do about that at this point. Operating without issues, because what your hazardous waste is not quite full yet, but it is getting fuller. I'm sure about that. Even this one probably is heading that route. So yeah, we do have to wait. We do have to burn this. We do have to get rid of all of this stuff. So let's set this to high priority to actually get it done. Construction office 2. I would like you to just concentrate on this area, because everything that we have over here is semi-important and it's more extra. I know that you are capable of doing it, but you're not required to play in that area up there. So this should be fine. Get all of this hooked up. That's the in. Everything else is the out. Let's see if we can fit, while we're here, a nice distribution office right there. I think we can. I think we can squeeze one in here, and if we can't, I'll make it work anyways. Put one there, and then on this side, okay, there's that we could put right in front of it. I don't think that we need the second one. I would like to... If we can get a better looking connection, I will actually build that too. Sure, right there, sure, that's all good. I would like a passenger drop-off, probably on this side. You can drop it off directly, but I think if you have a relatively important industry like this one, that doesn't have to run 100% of the time. It has a production that is set up to just allow sporadic turning on off the industry, and that should be totally fine. I do have to make sure that this thing can keep producing without overloading, but it looks like all you're really producing is the regular waste. And ooh, I thought I put a trash container receptacle here a long time ago, but apparently, obviously, that is not the case. So let's get this added. Wrong one. Let's get this added, and that should take care of things too. Happiness 72%. That's lovely. Population has been grown like 300 people this episode, which is not that long. Also lovely. So let's keep all of that up. Given a bus stop that we can fit in here, just a normal small bus platform should be totally sufficient. Let's make your connections flip around. That looks great. You can come right in here. That is perfect. Just a dirt path. Honestly, it really doesn't matter that much. We can turn it into something more serious, but I don't think that's necessary right now. And then we could turn all of this into asphalt road, but again, that's not really a thing that we absolutely need here. So this should be fine. This will definitely take care of any trash that is temporarily collected here, and we could even use this as an overflow once we turn this area over there on. Here's the thing, I would really love to avoid having to set one up like this in every city. I wouldn't like that. It feels dirty. It feels like just not a cheat code, but kind of a cheat code that would just never go away, and that's I would like to avoid that. This is the input. Everything else is out. Let's just make sure that that's clear right now. Out 1. This is out 2. Where are you? Out 2 and out 3, and that should be enough to keep the things moving. Out 3. Cool. 73% happiness. That means I'm actually doing something right enough that we don't have to worry about anything anymore. That is a little scary, but also a little good. So this should be fine. We could put a solar panel or something like that here, but ooh, solar panels, not a bad idea to just add to the power grid that we already have in this area. Sure, why not? But not right now, not yet. I want, what do I want? I want a normal substation like this. Can I fit you in here? Yes. We barely need any power for this setup. Like it's just a micro setup, so just this underground wire should be more than sufficient. Where can we get a connection? Nothing over here. Okay, understood. Nothing over there, nothing over there. I don't have any small power substations. No, there's one right here. Can we run this? You don't want to run it the way that everything is selected right now. F3, no, Q, 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 Q. Some other infrastructure's in the way. We'll figure it out, please. I need you to go there, underneath all of this, and then into any of these things, and then power is sorted. Great. We still need water and sewage. This one we totally could do with just technical service trucks, but that always requires that you have a loading and unloading situation set up, and I just don't want to spend money on that. I just don't. I'm sorry. What do we have here? We have a water pump coming through there, and we have a switch set up right there. So if we just come over here, water should be relatively simple. Now, don't do water first. Do everything else first. Otherwise, you will be sad. Okay. Sewage, we have to go right in there. And I would assume that somewhere in this general vicinity is just fine for what we need. We just need a small pipe. Get that connected into there or even there. Oh, yes. If I can, I definitely want to get into that one because that will make our life easier later. Then a small water pipe here. That is probably going to be a connection that may even be used for the city down here. So let's get another water switch in there. So we're not going to be sad later, as usual. Sure. I would like this build relatively soon, but this should be fine. Where is our connection? It's right there. This one looks like it's done, so let's do this. Get me a large water pipe that connects to this water tower right here. Building's in the way. No, it's fine. Go there, and then go there, and then give me a small water pipe for this connection. Beautiful. Keep everything nice and simple. Love it. Get it assigned. F3, it's nighttime. No problem. Yes, 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 yes. All of this. Get it assigned, get it done. I would like to turn this on yesterday. That would be ideal. Okay, so that is working. 3 million in the bank. How about we pay back like $1 million? This one, just pay back the whole loan. Amount owed, 260,000. Apparently we took smaller loans out sometimes. I do remember that, but I don't really. Same thing here. Sure, same thing here. There we go. And then here we can do 500,000. No, let's leave that alone because we are just building something big. But this looks good, right? This is promising. Look at that. We got another, what, 200 people just in the time that I was building this thing? Things are actually working. I'm so excited. Oh, I wish that was a thing earlier already, but obviously it wasn't. Okay, while we're here, how about we allow a couple other things to get done. F4, I would like, at some point we'll need this. We don't need this right now at all, but I would like to have it ready for when we are ready to do this. It's always dangerous if you use a bulldozer there. Stop using a bulldozer there. It's silly. Do you need this? No? Yes? Okay, just do that. We just need a bypass because I'm going to do this. What is it? The tram road is right there. Get you here, and then I would like this one also to get done, which means we just need a bypass on this side. We don't even need one there. We can just get one from here. Okay. The problem is the game likes to be silly once you kind of connect to a footpath. It's just like, oh, you can no longer do what you just did a second ago. I'm just like, oh, but come on. But this is how you solve that. Okay, get that connected. When we have all of this done, and then at some point we can actually build this. Obviously, that's a little down the future from where we are right now. But that should all be okay. All right, you guys are technically building. Good. Unemployment is going up. That's also good. Can someone make sure that this is assigned to everyone that needs to be assigned to it? I think it is. So that's awesome. Where's that bulldozer going? Oh, it was just, there was a footpath I was working on. I like the look of these. I very much do. It's just nice and big. That looks great. Yeah, this footpath, honestly, I said earlier I don't care, but I will make that a at least a gravel one, and we're going to connect to that just awkwardly through what we have going on over here. Let's do this. because we can. Construction office, yes, go there. Cool. That's all great. I want this one to be highest priority. Then I want the first in to be high priority and this in to be also high priority. And then we have a bunch of other stuff that also needs to get done, but that's fine for now. What are you guys doing? Just parking here. Okay, how about this gets a priority road for the buses, which is really all we should care about. Where 5 is definitely not... 5 is definitely the main route that we want to take, and that should be good. This is good, this is good, this is all blocked. What is why are you... Who's blocking you? It's you can't go in here. Okay, how about we extend this just a little bit? I want that one and that one to be part of the same road. And then let's rotate the main routes along. 7 and 3. Sounds great. Let's do those, and hopefully that will take care of a couple things. You also just give it a main road, and then people should be flowing through here, hopefully. I don't really want to see a backup of this, because at some point this could cause heating issues in the whole Republic, and that will be a very big negative. I'm seeing our numbers skyrocket is probably a little overdone, but going up, which is great. Now I want to see what our current situation with the unemployed workers are. Just some dozens, nothing exciting here. Okay, that's good, I guess. Oh, 10%. Where are they? Due to small child, sure. Due to no workplace. It is not here, which means that we have more people for... Yes, this whole back end does not have enough work. That is actually really good news. Are we full here? We are full here. You know what that means? Something is blocking something. That's what that means. This guy's not moving anymore. Oh, I'm glad I found that, because this could have been really painful. 71%? Yes, that is telling us something. Why are you... I would like you to get replaced. With this button. Yes. Click, 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 click. Okay. I should have something for you. I don't have one here right now. Okay. Click that button and get just another bus real quick. Okay, I want you... Hold on, wrong one. I want you to get replaced. What is your problem, actually? Set to 60%. You are 29 years old, and after repair will be 92%. That's sad. There you go. Fixed it. Yeah. 10% unemployment is wrong. That's not what we want. That looks much better. Look at that. Look at that. That whole traffic jam just... released itself just like that. So we don't have many more unemployed people. We just didn't have this one running for a little bit. We will need to add a new... I'm going to keep an eye on this anyways, but we will need to keep an eye on our chemicals, because we will need more chemical setups very, very soon. And I think the next one has to be bigger than what we have. So forklifts and all that stuff is going to get used. What are you doing? Dropping off a couple boards? Lovely. Nice to see. You're almost done. That's also lovely to see. that's actually really good. Get me some of this stuff, and yeah, the other ones are all good. I would like more distribution offices to be ready for all of this, but you can't have everything all the time. Let's make this one part of this group. That's good. And yeah, this is sad, because all those... we may have a health problem here, because most of these will be full. Yes, they're all full. Most of them are full, which is as expected. I do think they also reduced the trash reduction a little bit. I think that was in the release notes, which is, in my opinion, sad, but hey, whatever. It's fine. Let's increase that number just a little bit. And how's this going? We're still not done with that. We're still not done with the underground stuff. Water is done, I suppose, but we don't have the power thing set up here. That's lame. That needs done. That needs done. What else needs done? All of those. Okay, that looks fine. And then, yeah, there's just so much little stuff that's just not ready yet, which really shouldn't be that hard. Who are you from? Who are you from? If I send you home, where are you? Oh, you're over here. Okay, that makes sense. I was just like, why is that one still there? I just canceled the whole assignment on it, but that makes sense. Okay, so this is happening. We could start importing some stuff here. Maybe that's an idea for right now. Turn everything off. What do we really want? We really just want food as the main one. Oh, sorry. Left control and then click food and do 100% here. That should be good. And then what else do we need? We don't need water here. We just need some clothes as well. And then some electronics. And then we do have the meat storage right here. And we already have power, so we can get that started right away. I don't have any way. Do I have a distribution office down here? I do not. I have a technical service office and I have this guy. Okay, distribution office is absolutely something that we need down here. So let's see that we add one. Give me a medium one. Should be fine right here, honestly. That's good. Get this one in as usual. Let's get this one in here. That looks good. And then we can drop some stuff off over here. For that, I don't believe... Oh, this one has room. This one has more than enough room. Because currently it's just doing silly things. So let's use that as our import one. We need 1, 2, 3, probably of these. 4. Sure, why not? 4 covered holds. And then I would like a refrigerated truck. Something good sized. I guess it's 7.5 or 8 tons of meat. Or 6.5. So just give me 2 of these. Then at the customs house, I would like you, once we have the trucks arriving, which should be any second now. There's one. And there's a refrigerator. Perfect. I would like you to not pick up gravel or anything. Meat, food, clothing. Not hazardous waste or any of that stuff. Not chemicals. No, 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 no. Electronics. Those are all the things I want you to pick up there and bring them all the way out here and here. Those are the main ones. I guess I could deliver them to this guy as well, but I'd rather not have people pipe Powerton, who came up with that excellent name. I'd rather have people not block the actual drop off from this place, because that could cause issues later on too. Okay, so that should be fine. These are all assigned. They're doing their thing. 69% happiness, 5% unemployment. Okay, now it's more realistic. Now let's look at the actual numbers. We have a few people here, but there are a lot of workers parked right here, which tells me we can use a couple more of these buses right now. So let's get a couple more doubles. If you are parked here and you need help, 15 years, you shouldn't be that bad. But you drove a lot. I don't understand why it's not just replacing them, because it seems like it should. And clicking on this doesn't seem to do anything either. So that's kind of lame. Would like to just do it. Oh, because you're 15 years old. Okay, so if we set this to 15 years and 80% wear and tear, it looked like it replaced at least one truck. Why is this not doing the thing? Just want you to not be a problem, because I don't want to micromanage this. There's nothing that I want to use to micromanage this. Apparently that bus didn't get sent on the route that I wanted it to be on right away, so that's bad. So that's a fuel container. Let's get one of those. Sure, this one should be fine, and then you just get replaced by the fuel container. I think it's that one. Yes, looks like the right one. Cannot replace with this vehicle. Why not? How about now? Yes. Go over there. I don't want to do this manually. I just don't. Sorry. Yes, you look fine. Get me dry dock project. Sure, then we can build ships, which we're really far away from. That's good. That's fine. So incinerator is done. That thing is done. Power is getting there. Great. We still need this to get done. We definitely need all of the water and sewage to get done. That thing to get done, and the rest is just kind of a side project, if you will. So that's fine. But look, we spent some money. So there's that. Population. Well, we lost a couple people because I'm sure there were problems with what we just looked at. Free flats. What are we doing? Mostly free here. That's fine. You look okay, which means our happiness is probably going in the right direction. That's great. 97 people here are not working, but you are in walking range of that thing. Okay. That's interesting. Rather interesting. Why are you not working? 97, that's like the whole building that doesn't want to work. Did I set this up? No, it's unspecified. It's not, I'm not telling you to go anywhere. All right, well, that's that thing. Another truck that's doing nothing. I really feel like they broke this because last time I was able to do this and things were just working. Wear and tear, yeah, this one is old and it's just not doing the thing that I needed to do. What's happened? Am I doing something wrong? Let's look at this very realistically. Replace, like clicking this button doesn't do anything, I think. Filter by. No, what is this? It's just a normal truck, normal covered truck, and it's one of those blue ones. Are those? Oh, if I would want to sell you, that's expensive to sell. It will be 40,000 rubles. So you are a NATO truck. It's one of these, but yeah, clicking this button doesn't do anything. I wonder if they borked this. I wonder if they screwed something up on this because this is not right. This doesn't feel like anything that we have going on. What is your setting anyways? Yeah, at 100% wear and tear, 91% wear and tear after it would get repaired. So no, it should just do it. Automatic discard off. List of types of personal cars, don't care. Sure. Trains. Yes, I actually do want you to get replaced too, but we should have a little more time left. So yeah, none of these are doing anything. Let's see if I can find... Would really like to know why it's not working. Find this one. It's right here. Where are you? You're over here. You're my oldest vehicle. You are not the worst wear and tear wise, but I can't replace you. That is quite lame. No vehicle in storage. This vehicle type will cost 40,000. That's fine. Just buy it. If I turn these off, purchase new, will it just do that? Why will it not? It's so weird. This number has increased, which makes me think something is making this work, but it's not doing it right. It's quite wild, quite weird, quite annoying. But nothing I can do about it right now. So let's get another one of these. Tell this truck that is currently not moving at all to get replaced by whatever truck is coming into this road depot. And this is really all just so that the incinerator setup on the new city can actually get done. I'll tell you what to do, and then you're getting done over here. Cool. Let's find more of those symbols across the map because they seem to be too common. And again, I'm not sure why they don't get replaced. Maybe because they're already broken down 100% and can't move anymore. That's why they can't get replaced automatically. I'll be fine with that. If that is the reason behind it, I think that is fair. But I'm not sure that was the case. What do we have going on here? The sewage and the water switch are getting built. The power connections is effectively done. Let's just look at this. So that looks good. I could use... Let's move the two trucks that we have sitting over here. I could use these to start just collecting everything that we have here that we're not currently burning or doing anything else with, which then reminds me, how is the incinerator over here working? It is full of construction waste. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Okay, let's take the trucks that are here and use them to at least get started. I want this to get picked up, and then the other ones are just not full. There's a little bit of that. Construction waste we don't want, so I really just want that. Bio waste can stay there. So construction waste and hazardous waste, and bring it right here. You will be the unload. Perfect. Get them moving and make this really full. Very important. Make it super full. Now, let's get our factory connections all set up. You go out and you're in, out, out. Hopefully that works. We'll see if it works. But that's fine. So that one is set up to actually move these things around. I think I want that differently at some point, but that's all right. I would like the technical services really just to bring everything right here. But that may be a little more than they can handle. So for right, actually, no, I don't want everything. I want hazardous waste to go here, and I want mixed waste to go here. Perfect. And then set the same exact setup up for the technical service that we have up here, which is currently waiting on stuff, so that's fine. Water and sewage should be almost done. It shouldn't take much longer. There's really not that much going on here. That's fine. We have power. So you have heat, you just don't have drinking water, and you don't have workers, which is easy. We have 2 buses waiting here just for that job. We don't need them to be full. There's 82 capacity. How much do we need to even run this thing? 25 workers at most. No, we're not going to use one of those. We're going to use a different bus that is a little more appropriately sized. 52 we could have. 55 we could also have the numbers there. We have these. Don't we have a school bus? Yes. This is the one that I want. Just give me 2 of them. And once they arrive here, we should be able to turn everything on exactly the way that we need. And then so I'm sure this number currently is related to this number because our pollution is pretty high because we're unable to move all the waste that we have produced, that we are producing right now. But that should be done pretty soon. So water is done. We just don't have sewage yet. These guys should all be full. Yeah, I think I want this one done because this will be our official export. And once that one becomes the export, the other 2, well, we're going to move things around, obviously, because this will empty out after a while, and then we can use this one to also become export. So export, export, probably an export here, and then 1 import to actually bring stuff there, which the technical service office will already take care of that. So I think we're okay with everything going on for now. Are you almost full? No, not yet, but pretty close. There's mixed waste parked there. That's all good. There's the first bus already here. That is awesome because, yeah, just get some fuel. There you go. You're doing great. And now you have both of them here, and we're just going to set them up. There's a bus station sitting right there that will make this easy. Do that, and stop here. Go. Tell the other bus to do the same thing. Very good. And then once this bus arrives, we're just going to follow them through the city because the city, even though it's not detailed yet or anything like that, may look appropriate to some of you. Oh, there was a performance update. I think I'm seeing that I'm not seeing any frame rate losses, so that's cool. Yep. Yeah, waste truck. You can drive. You can do the things that you need to do. I love it. You go out here. I wonder which path it takes. Any takers? Any guess on where we're gonna go? How we're gonna move? Neither here. I don't know what it's gonna do, but oh. Those are fighting moves. Go over here, go over there. I'm assuming you're full. Yes, 32 workers. Perfect. We could set the percentage a little lower, but don't want to do that right now. Okay, so you are taking the normal path I would have expected you to take. We could set a couple priorities roads here, but I haven't yet. It's totally something we can do. Is that fuel station actually set up? Do I have fuel on that one? I'm not sure that I do. I would guess that I probably don't. This is not the last food truck that's moving there. That's promising. And everything else, honestly, should be ready to roll because we do have a footpath there, which is great. We are full here. Now I want to see what's going on. Okay, you take it and burn it. Yeah, 89%. And I'm expecting this to just melt away. Well, I guess we still have internal mixed waste. But that's fine because we are running at 100%. Which is what we need. And with this, don't crash. With this, we should see really good everything, really. What do we have when we're done here? We have some metal scrap and some ash sitting there, which we could move to our ash separation area. I don't think that's what we want to do right now, but it's totally an option. I think ash is just a little overloaded. So we do have to recycle this, or we should recycle this. But if we're already full, that may not be the best option. Let's see. How are you doing? This is the out. Okay, so we're cycling directly in here. We can probably set up something that brings... It's just ash. Yes, it's all just ash that comes in there, but these guys are already full and you're not exporting because you, again, have a milli amount of fertilizer sitting there. silly. We could also expand this again to build the other one, which I will do anyways, especially if we're going to start bringing stuff right here. I don't hate that idea. I don't hate bringing the extra waste that we're producing up here to that place. We can even set it up so that we bring it to 2 places, so it won't be sewage tank overfilled. Really? Just get it done. Why is this not done yet? It's not assigned to a construction office. Are you kidding me? Construction office, get moving. Right now. Do it. This shouldn't take very long to actually do anything with. So I'm not terribly concerned about anything, but still needs to get done. So hurry up. Get those workers in. Get that thing worked on. Very good. There's an excavator. Do you think? Just scrape the ground a little bit. Scrape the ground a little bit. You're doing great. Come on. A little bit more concrete. 1 work day. Great. Some steel, some mechanical components. Come on. You can do it. There's that. There's that. Work on this. Just got to get it done. Just got to get it done. Without that thing, we're just not going to get our waste taken care of, which is a problem. All right. You're doing it. You're doing great. Awesome. There we go. Sewage can go out that way, and now everyone should be happy. Great. These should all be filling up slowly, and that's fine. Let's start using this as our distribution office. We're just going to use a bunch of these because they make our life a little easier, and then we just tell them, take whatever's there, or there. That's our normal setup. And bring it all the way over here. Just unload it until it's 60% or 50% full. That's fine. 60% full. The rest you can... Well, it's just ash. Interesting. Oh. Ah. Okay. Okay. That is... I did not expect to see this. Okay. So we don't have any money sitting there, but there's some money coming in here. 69,000 will almost pay for everything that we wanted to pay for. Apparently we can unload waste even if we don't have any money, so that's nice of them. Apparently there was maybe 1 waste truck that had a little extra on there, but that's... Yeah, once you have negative money, you should just check those border posts, because apparently they are prone for issues. Just got to remember that. I'm not going to take out a loan for this because that's silly. And where's our clothing export? Huh. Apparently that was a wash with what was going on there, but that's fine. So those all going there. This is good. This is good. They can go away. Let's get our distribution office back, because what I want to tell you, if you cannot fit it in the general separation plant, you can just take it out here. And to do that, should we build a shortcut? We could build a road connection right through here that connects into this general area. You're also kind of connected out there, and then you take a highway here. We could put a high-speed road connection on this side. All we really need to do is asphalt all of this in parallel, which won't be a bad thing in general. So I guess this is what we're gonna do. Let's build a parallel road, and then we upgrade everything to asphalt, and then hopefully things move a little smoother. You know that I'm not the biggest fan of just making everything asphalt, but in this case, I think this is absolutely necessary, so that's what we're going to do. Can you just connect there? Yes, you can. Beautiful. Do you have fuel here? Yes, you do. Wonderful. Asphalt road, just normal asphalt. We don't need anything fancy. Get that one, that one, that one. And then we're just going to make sure that everything that is not reachable by default can be reachable afterwards. You will be slower for a little while, but then we will just speed up. Looks like everything is already reachable, which is wonderful, besides this one. That's fine, and that one doesn't have an upgrade. Okay. So just need a dirt path connection here, and... Really? Oh, you can't go there because there's no dirt path connection right here. Got it. 9, 1. Connect this. That works, and then you just didn't have an actual road connection here. That's also a problem. There you go. not good. Do your thing. Thank you. 14,300. Yes, that is recovering, which is good enough. These are half full. That's fine. These guys are back, and currently they're exporting to the border, which is totally appropriate and fine. But these collection stations are no longer overloading, which is great, which means this one shouldn't be overloading. Yep, they're taking care of things. You're doing fine. We have some nuclear fuel sitting here that's doing fine. Yeah, no, this seems to be working. City, how are you doing? Fine. What is our average productivity here? That's a great question. We have, looks like 70 average, which is the average of the, there's one building that's really happy. 70 seems to be the average of the Republic, which is good. Our hospitals are not overrun anymore. That's great. Crime seems to be subdued. Secret police is okay. What's your general problem? Pub tavern. Honestly, I'm fine with that. We are getting the people that we need now, even with a pub turned on, so we're just going to do that. What is your problem? You think you don't get food. Well, can you just walk to... Yes, you could just walk here and then get your food from there, but whatever. What do we have going on over here? Also 60s, 80s, 70s, probably 70 on average, so that's good. Unemployment, effectively nothing. So we need a way to get more people into the chemical industry. That would be great. 50% is just not cutting it. What do we have in our actual reserve here? That's not bad. That's actually not terrible, but more would be better. You are 21 years old and your wear and tear is ridiculous. Okay, here's what we can test, because yeah, I can't replace it. I know that back in I know that before I was totally able to just tell it to get replaced and then be done. Apparently this vehicle was repaired recently and now it's still in pretty bad shape, so that's great. Get me a logger. Logger, fell entry capacity, there we go. What carry? 22 tons. Sure, why not? How about you come out here and show yourself? And then I would like... Where's my truck? Where is the truckie? Is it this one or is it this one? We really just need one truck in here. So 82% versus 33%. You're actually doing pretty well. Let's sell you. I don't have enough money to sell you. What? 47,000 ruble. No, what? I clearly have enough money, but I guess it will just like me to have more NATO money, I guess. That's fine. You guys, just stop waiting here until full. It's just going to take a little while until we're ready for this. Yep, just go. Just get out of here. Because this guy should have our 20,000... That was a problem. Earlier I looked at the number and I thought it was the ruble number, but it's just the NATO number. So 20,000 is what we get per truck export. Got it. Good enough. Easy enough. All right. Can we turn the city on yet? Is this a thing? You are technically here. That's good. Could you get just a couple trucks? Probably 2 is enough because we're really close to everything. There's a fuel station right across from you. I'm not going to give you any of that stuff. Secret police, sure, let's turn you on with a nice bright red car. You don't need all of those workers though, so 8 should be sufficient. A small police station. We're not going to reduce any workers on you. Sure, two cars for this area should be sufficient. Set this up to higher, this one to lower. We have some meat already delivered. That's great. Ambulance, yes, let's get one. You are fine, you are fine, you are fine, you are fine. We have still people being delivered to here. That's great. We are close to winter, and this thing is not full. Not even started. So let's see what we can do there. The dump trucks that we have here, the only 2 of them, can help with what we need, but I need more. Where are these? Give me 2 of these and bring... We're going to import coal from here, and I want you to bring the coal to this area, and that has to be relatively full. Can you fill that up? Like 60%, please and thank you. Thank you. Yep, you're moving to get coal over there. That's great. Okay, that city is almost ready to be turned on. That's exciting. What did I spend 52 minutes on in this episode? This is ridiculous. Oh, yeah, we did fix the trash problem over here. I think it's fixed. How's that going? That's pretty empty, and there are a couple things there. That's fine. I think we can tell you to... Okay, let's think about this logically. I want you to unload at the general separation plant just mixed waste, nothing else. We can unload over here everything else, including mixed waste if there's no room, which then means I would like you to pick up from here whatever is not mixed waste. So if I do something like this, metal scrap, yes, this still works. At some point I don't think this worked, but now it works. But take all of that from here. Biowaste gets burned, fertilizer gets burned. Then we should be able to keep everything nice and empty, which is what we want. We have a truck just parked here. Now, where's the other truck? I thought I had two here. Oh, that can't be good. Something is wrong again. That's fine. These are all good. Yes. Oh, they're getting exported with these guys. That's great. How are these going? Relatively empty. Not super empty, but empty enough. If I now assign you to just... Yeah, it's just assign it to that one. We should be able to take care of all the things that we would care about. You don't get fuel yet, do you? No, you don't have fuel. Let's get our long distance export one. Extra fuel. Yeah, no, that's fine. That works. Power, you are producing now 30%. Let's turn this up a little bit. How is... Yeah, this is fine, but you are not turned on. So export everything. Thank you very much. Is that a problem that I had before? Yes, I didn't turn both of them on. So each connection gives us 140,000-ish, or 130, because I also have the one turned on all the way over here, which I haven't replaced by the other setting yet. Okay, this construction office 2. What are you currently working on? You have too much to work on, so I don't really want to throw that at you, but I need to sever this with the demo office and then connect a... How are we connected right now? We are connected with a large underground pipe into there, and then we could put the... Well, honestly, this is probably exporting just fine. I don't think we need to do anything else. Yeah, I think at some point I thought I could put a... Oh, I could put another export cable on here that goes right there, but then we will never get power from here. And this is probably a good one to have if we ever run out of power, that we can just flip the directions of those guys. Yeah, we're just going to leave that. Not going to mess with that right now. How are we doing here? You have still no coal. That's impressive. I thought our trucks were already moving, but maybe the trucks are currently stuck somewhere. At least our trains aren't stuck. This is still just overloaded as usual. Wonderful. Where are you guys coming from? You want to export some chemicals. Great. You want to get some fuel. You want to get some what? Mixed waste. Okay, that's the ash stuff. These two are fine, and you want to get some gravel from somewhere else. They're not doing anything wrong. It's just a little out of place, but that is what it is. Yes, I had a feeling that this was a problem, going to be a problem at this point. So we need this dump actually done. Thank you. Then I just want mixed waste here, very important. Then I would like to tell this distribution office to also drop off right here. It's set up to the wrong thing. I want you to unload there until it's nice and full. Just allow mixed waste, and that should take care of whatever we currently have parked here. At least I hope so. Okay, they're moving, but maybe we're just bringing too much stuff here, and that's also very possible. Yeah, especially with the ash being overproduced so much as we've seen before. But that should be okay for a little while. Construction offices, are you getting things done? Maybe if I assign construction office 2, who has more mechanism that it can bring out here, maybe we can speed up things just a little more. We're almost done with this, and I can try to do the replacement thingy again. It's just a little weird that NATO and rubles are so connected. But this seems to be working now. What is your thing? You're doing 50% already, which scares me because if our 3 power connections plus what we have is already consuming 50% of the total capacity of this reactor, that can't be good. That can't be good at all. Because that means we can only have 3 more full connections, which we're not currently pointing at NATO. So that's probably the next research I should do. You, are you done? Yes, give me a power grid connection on that side, which I think we probably already have one. I just have to actually connect to it. There's one there, and there's one there, and it's the same problem as before. We need fire coverage to actually go out there. All right, I mean, that is what it is. But this looks good. I think we solved that for now, and this is fine. I would like to turn this on. I think you can. I think you can go there now. That shouldn't be a big deal anymore. Increase birth rate again. Yes. What's our pollution level currently? It is 8%. Okay. Where is pollution? Where is bad health? 3,000 meters. Cool. 90, 85, 82. That is low, but you say 89, so it's not 82. 65. That is pretty bad. No kindergarten, sport, culture, electronics, spirituality, get food, job, just 1 person. That shouldn't be a problem. And you are not overflowing. Heating problem in a fire station, don't care. But yeah, 65, that's not good. At least there are not a lot of people sitting here. It's also relatively empty there. But the others are all in the 80s. This one's 82. Why are you so low? Huh. You just have to recover, I guess. But I don't like it. I would like you to recover a little faster, but I can't force things. Okay, so they're figuring out their things. That is fine, and 89% is our current health. All right, how are we doing over here? 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, high 90s. Okay, so are they just recovering? Well, they are recovering really slow because that's how health works. Once you have low health, it just takes a really long time for it to come back. How we're doing on education? We have 47% highly educated, so if we reduce this to a reasonable number, we just have a lot of students waiting there, but that should be fine. Okay. You're doing your thing here. Very good. Get the roads done. I think all the numbers are in my favor right now. I actually really appreciate that because that does mean, and I would assume at this point we have some coal sitting here, right? 54 tons. Barely anything. Perfect. That's what we needed. Let's get a couple buses because I do think we can turn that village on right now. We just need small buses because this is literally just like the only thing they're supposed to do is bring a couple people out there. And the small personal buses, the microbus, yes. What color do we have? Gray, sure. What's this? 7. This one. Give me 2 of them, and they can be our troop to drive things around over there. Let's get you, open you up. You stop, you go to the main one right here, and you bring people to the heating plant. Great. You go. Thank you. And then you also go. And for this line, we're actually going to turn on just line spacing because there's not enough reason to put a full end station here. So let's get those moving. There's way too many sitting here. Temperature too low. That's fine. Let's set up all the numbers the way we need them. Hey, there's snow. Perfect. Set up all the numbers the way we need them, and then we can turn the city on. We're really close, but a couple hundred people will just cost a little bit of money, and we have to make sure that we can afford that. This should be good. What's that? That's the clinic. That should be fine. Trash-wise, I think we are covered almost anywhere. Are you in range of the clinic? That would be great. You are. Cool. Get me 2 hazardous wastes then. And for everything else, we need bio-waste. You don't have... we don't have, yes, no, we have a storage setup right here. Okay. And the technical service is right here. Okay. And we have containers pretty much everywhere. Here's what we're going to do. Get me 6.5 and 80, 6.5 and 62. This is fine. Why is the 62 one so much more expensive? They have almost the same kilowatts, larger container platform. Okay, no cargo passenger. Okay. Why is this one more expensive than this one? I don't understand. This one is faster. Or this one. 62 for 32,000. Sure, this is fine. Give me 1, 2, 3. I would like you to drop everything off right here. That's fine. And then we just need someone else to pick it up from there. We could use the distribution office from city number 2 because there shouldn't be a lot of trash coming through here. Heating problem, this better just be a, what's that called? A fire station. Perfect. Let's get a small garbage truck out here, just the smallest one we can buy. That is good because I think this guy, oh, it does have a larger container, so that's good. All right, I think we are pretty close to what we need. Yeah, I would like to turn heat on here. Where are my buses? There's the bus and there's the bus. They got a little bit of fuel. That looks good. Okay. We don't have food yet. Okay. We can do that. This is the last thing we're going to do today. I want you to load here whatever you want and bring it right here. Very simple. Make it 50% full, 40% most of the time. Get going. Fill that up. Yep, you're doing it. Wonderful. Excellent job. And then again, we have food already sitting here. And that should take care of this. We don't need 25 workers here. 10 workers should be more than sufficient. All right, we have a little bit of money. We have all of that set. We have these numbers there. And here's why we're doing this. Yeah, we're going to invite them. Soviet bloc, 44,000. Sure. We are positive in NATO money now. That's great. Let's fill up these buildings. Even when they have children here, they can go to any of the other cities that still need workers. 300,000. Perfect. Let's see that they're all going to be relatively happy. Temperature in building is low. Yes, that makes sense. I just need a bus to actually show up and pick you up and bring you to the heating plant, and then you can recover. Usually I don't recover turning on any cities in the middle of winter, but I'm expecting the temperature to actually come back, but apparently it's not quite there yet. Okay, I guess you have to start from really nothing. All right, my mistake. No workers right now. That's bad because that means temperature is falling. But okay, keep it going. Just get the temperature up. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Do we need a third bus here? No, 2 buses seem to be just enough to keep it at 7 workers there. Really shouldn't be that hard. Temperature is no longer too low. Beautiful. Okay, so that is recovering and doing what it needs to do. Very good. They're just moving around and getting the thing done. Everyone is happy in here. That's great. What is your general problem? You can't get to the hospital. Hospital's right over here, buddy. Temperature in building is too low. Is this really not in range? Nope, you are in range 100%. You're just not producing enough. So yes, adding a third bus for this route is probably going to be... Honestly, no. Just turn off line spacing. No, we're still going to add a third bus. Turn off line spacing because that means once they have workers on board, they should run faster. And that's good. But we're still going to get another blue bus. Sure. And once it actually makes it to that station, we should be... There you go. It's almost there. We should be good to go. Let's get you assigned to you. And then that's good. All right. Where is it? I would like this guy to get sold. So yeah, there was a problem with having negative money, and I wonder if that was also related to other things. Let's try something. If I go to automatic vehicle replacement, click on this button and click on that, vehicle's not used. Okay, that's fine. Then let's look at something over here. Yes, negative money does not allow you to replace things. That is interesting and definitely a bug, but that's fine. Set this 20 years again because reasons, and we should be good. Health is low. Why? Oh, and this, yeah, over here. You had some problems for a little while, and our temperature is still too low because some reason our setup is not perfect. Not enough people here. That's really the problem. Not enough workers is the other real problem. Did I fill this up or no? I guess I didn't fill it up. I don't have enough workers. There you go. Yeah. Click that button again and see what happens. We just need enough workers to actually go to this place, and we can probably do that by just telling the workers of this building alone to just go work here, and then we should have more than enough to always be at the heating plant, and people should not be too upset with us about anything that we do. All right, let's keep an eye on this. Temperature is still too low. That's fine. It's very possible. No, it's not. It's not extremely cold. It's just cold. So the recovery is usually slower. No, our recovery is pretty bad. The city may actually die this winter. Without power supply. No. Why is without power supply? You have power right here. That should not cause issues. We have 31. Why is it without power supply? I don't understand. Why is there no power supply there? Nothing here. Looks like it's interrupted. You have what you need. There's nothing over here that doesn't have power going through. This is the connection that has power, and you're getting no megawatts. Who's getting the megawatts? Why are the megawatts going out here? This is not my high priority. I want this one to get power. Is anything clearly wrong here? The red line. They look fine. Yeah, it's like it's just picking a really random path, and this is not maxed out, so that's not helpful. So if you don't have power, nobody has power, which then means we're just going to turn this one off to not export. So let's do that. Buildings with a power supply still. Okay. Set this to 0. That's very weird that it picks that. All right. Well, that is what it is. Lost a couple hundred people there because we didn't have power for too long. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we're just going to live with it. Pick up some workers. Is this one working? You're working somewhat. Your heat tank is not full enough, and we're still losing heat. Why are we... Yeah, that heat tank is a problem. This is why you don't invite people in the middle of winter, because if you don't have your heat tank already filled up for the winter, it's really hard to recover afterwards, especially once the temperature hits the super lows, because even now my temperature is still dropping, which is a little unfortunate, but that probably just means that I have to re-invite citizens here to this city because they're just not happy enough, which is, I get it, I understand, it's just a little unfortunate. Yeah, temperature in buildings too low. We lost too many people, so yeah, this city is just dead. That was silly. But I'm glad I did it, because now I showed you what happens when you do that. Not kidding. At least we're okay over here. And that's good. I would like to get one of these guys set up to actually send out a truck all the way out here. Is this one the best one to do, or should you do we have a different distribution office that could go out there? Not really. Probably, but we have a lot of empty, or a lot of trucks that are not doing anything right now, so this feels like the best one. Yeah, just load from there. It'll be fine. Building's on fire. Why not? At least it's not in a place where it really matters, and this one is currently not used for anything anyway, so that's fine. Where's fire department? Are you here yet? Okay. They did it. Lucky. Happy. Low worker for reconstruction. You are at 50% wear and tear, so you are assigned now for reconstruction. That is fine. Is this city completely dead now? Yes, everyone, all 300 people that we had here did leave indeed, and that is fine. There's a road there that can be built. Let's get you on this and you on this construction office 1. Excellent. Yeah, that was weird that the export decided to do something silly just because it wasn't running at 100%. This is bad. It's probably because we had a short happiness loss, but it's just a few people, so it's really not a huge deal. So we're just going to leave that alone and let it be. Just let it be. This is our savior for today, so that's great. Thank you very much for watching. Highly appreciate it as usual, and I will see you again next time where we do try that village experiment again and turn the other village on to, well, not turn it on, but at least build it because it's time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.